Hello one and all, welcome back to my Halloween special for this year in 2024. Hope you guys are enjoying it so far. And this time for you, I've got Batman The Long Halloween Part 1. Yes, I am going to do Part 2 later on this month. Just thought why not do Part 1. So this came out in 2021 along with Part 2, which, as I said, we'll get to later on in the year. So, murders taking place during holiday times in Gotham. Batman and the law enforce suspect the mob boss Carmine Falcon, but it soon becomes clear that it is someone else. So that is pretty much to sum up Part 1 of The Long Halloween. And so, I'm not going to hint too many spoilers. I'll get into a few spoilers in a bit, so you might want to click off this video just in case you haven't seen this. But then again, I don't really think animated Batman movies are as big as the live action ones. But you kind of know Mask of the Phantasm by now. It's my favorite Batman movie. But hey, The Long Halloween, here we go. So I really loved the look of the animation. It truly felt like you were watching a graphic novel put to screen. Like, this is based on a graphic novel along with The Killing Joke and many other Batman graphic novels. This is a very, very well-known graphic novel, and a lot of people have been wanting to see this on screen. And I think for Part 1, they've done a pretty good job, I think. The animation, as I said earlier, looks extremely good. It truly feels like you're watching a graphic novel movie in some way. The cast here, you have Jensen Ackles, if that's how you pronounce his name, who plays Batman. Does a great job voicing Batman. He's no Kevin Conroy, but does a great job as Batman, and I can see him play the new animated Batman, or anybody who has voiced Batman in previous animated Batman movies alongside Kevin Conroy. But yeah, you also have Troy Baker, who plays the Joker, who I thought handled very well voicing the Joker. No Mark Hamill, but I think he actually impersonates it very well. I think anyway, Troy Baker, I think, does a pretty good job. And you do have other characters in here like Catwoman and Harvey Dent. And so I like how this kind of takes place not only in Halloween, but also Christmas in some way. But this is totally a Halloween-esque movie. But hey. And I love how this is rated 15, and I think that fits appropriately for this movie, especially that it's based on a graphic novel. Graphic novels, to say the least, are not really kids' comic book things, as far as I'm concerned anyway. But then again, I don't really read graphic novels, but that's just me. And this also kind of takes place during the early Batman years, because Harvey Dent is not Two-Face yet. So, you do have other characters here like Calendar Man, then you have Falcon, then of course Commissioner Gordon, and then Alfred. So I think the voice work, is pretty good. Really only criticism that I would say with Batman The Long Halloween Part 1 is that I think it takes a while to get through, like the dragging and the pacing here and there just kind of gets a bit slow. But at least with Part 2, which we'll get into, it seriously picks up, which I really like. But all in all, guys, Part 1 I think is a great start for a great setup for Part 2, I think, because you do have a post-credit scene where you see this funeral going on with the coffin going down, and then you do get a hint of Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy is going to appear in part 2. So yeah, overall guys, I think Batman The Long Halloween Part 1 is pretty good. To say the least, it's not one of the best Batman movies, I think, but I think it's a solid one, I think, anyway. But there you go, guys. That is my review on Batman The Long Halloween Part 1. Comment down below, let me know what you guys think of the first part of The Long Halloween Batman. Let me know below in the comments. Let's have a great discussion down there. As always, if you're new to my channel, I like to do movie reviews, especially classics, because that's more my interest. That's how my energy kicks in. And again, if you're new here, please feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and notify that bell before you leave if you're new. But if you're a returner, welcome back, and hope you're enjoying my content so far. And as always, until my next video, I shall see you then, and peace.